So Hulk Hogan ain't even turned over in his grave yet. And the whole thing about that racist comment that he made a long time ago came out. Well, it wasn't that long ago, but it was from several years back that came out. And so, but I'm curious to see what TikTok is talking about it, because I started seeing some things pop up in TikTok. So I want to see what people are saying, and then we're gonna talk about. I got another video that we did that talked about black people being racist as well. So let's share this video. But when we have a legendary person or we have people that say racist stuff, we never go back and talk about that stuff. So, all right, let's play this, man. These some TikToks. If it's got some copyright music you won't hear, you're just gonna see it.
About his daughter Brooke, accused of sleeping with an African American. I mean, I am a racist to a point. But then when it comes to nice people and whatever, then says, I mean, I'd rather, if she was going to, I'd rather have her marry an 8-foot worth $100 million, like a basketball player. Guess we're all talking about his daughter Brooke.
Wow.
So just to stop on that for 2 seconds, that was the comment, and then the last part said F and N word. I saw on the another post, but so I could see him saying in that voice, to your brother, you know. So I mean, let's keep going. We'll dialogue afterwards. Of course, they're gonna put him with Trump.
I think our ancestors are working overtime today, because baby, this shit cannot be real. Hulk Hogan died on the anniversary of his racist rant scandal, where he called black people the N-word with the hard R exactly 10 years ago. Okay, July 24,
so now I get
2015.
You see what's going on?
8:03 a.m. If this is not our ancestors working in time, now what I need y'all
Who
to
ancestors?
do
Not mine.
I need y'all to go a little bit further for us, okay? Them cankles are already swollen, all right? They covering up shit with his hands and them bruises. Can we get to work up there? And don't forget to take his little minion with him, okay?
He said almost 10 years ago.
You're missing the mark. I love this though, God. I do. And my ancestors, I love this, but I think y'all are missing the mark. Y'all need to reach a little bit further, okay? Just a little bit. But I want to thank you for this great anniversary gift.
Oh, I get it. Hit pause. Okay, so I was like, well, why are they bringing this up now?
Yeah.
Who cares? But now I get it.
Now on the anniversary.
Exact same day. How ironic.
Oh, okay. That is very ironic.
Wow.
The good news, brother. At least it was already summer, so he's acclimated to the heat. If you haven't heard, Hulk Hogan had a heart attack last night. All that hatred balled up in his chest. All that shit finally did its job. Took a long time. Took way too long, in my opinion. And for anybody who's like, the left is celebrating the passing, how dare... Fuck him, you and your mother, okay?
Wow.
I just want you to know that from the bottom of my spirit. Speaking of spirits on the dead Hogans, he was openly a racist, and that's on record. Also, he was a Trump supporter. He ripped his little stupid shirt open to show a Trump, whatever, logo. And I hope they bury him in that ripped ass shirt. I truly do. It's unfortunate when you're, as a child, you're like, oh wow, you like these things. I don't like wrestling. Haven't liked it in decades. But as a kid, you see that and you're like, wow, they're cool. And it becomes part of like your sphere of things. And then you grow up and you're like, wow, you're a piece of shit. And you're like, oh, the whole time you were a piece of shit? Yeah, I could have got pipelined by this fucking loser. Enjoy hell, brother.
And so, all right, I'm gonna just jump. That was terrible. Everything he said was mean and uncanny. And how do you know a person when he accepted Jesus right before he died? So.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
So that's good. I don't know what you're talking about, but the ripped shirt and that's funny.
Yeah, I mean they don't have to bash it. I mean, it's It don't look like Hulk Hogan.
No, that's not Hulk. That feels so 90s.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care. I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
All right, Hulk Hogan dies and a bunch of you guys are sad. Get over it. He was a horrible human being. I'd say good fucking riddance to that piece of shit, submental, subhuman asshole. He was a huge fucking racist. I remember years ago hearing the secret recording that I think his daughter made of him when I think it was his daughter was dating a black man. And this Hulk Hogan idiot heard about it and he went off the rails on a crazy train, screaming and yelling at her, saying, no daughter of mine is gonna date a N-word. And on and on and on and on. Horrible fucking human being. Go research it. But you guys think, oh, it's so sad.
Man, you gonna go too long.
Hogan's racist audio.
We ain't gonna need Go Hulk Hogan gonna go to heaven and see Jesus, bro.
Hulk Hogan has passed away today at the age of 71. He died on the 10-year anniversary of his racist rants being leaked online.
His eyes are...
I repeat, 10 years ago, he said a bunch of racist stuff about his daughter's boyfriend. And 10 years from that day, on the same exact day, he did. The simulation is simulating. But it seems like the internet's up in arms. They don't know whether or not to keep calling him a racist now that he's passed. And I think I have the perfect way to handle that. On a game I would like to call, Is It Racist? Where we come to a final verdict on whether or not Hulk Hogan is a racist. Line number 1, and I will be reading these verbatim. And I quote, Brooke is the black man's son. Now off the rip, I don't feel like that's racist. I feel like that's him stating the obvious. His daughter Brooke was sleeping with a black man's son.
True.
Final verdict?
Safe.
Next, line number 2, and I quote, I don't give a if she's dating an 8-foot tall as long as he's making $100 million. That's racist. I don't even know where you're gonna find an 8-foot tall. And final verdict?
Racist.
Next, line number 3, and I quote, I guess we're all a little racist. Who is all Hulk Hogan? What are you talking about? Listen, if you would have said everybody was prejudiced, I think everybody has a little bit of prejudice in it.
Yeah, I agree with him on that.
Racist,
It's on another level.
very, very specific.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume you meant prejudice, so final verdict?
Suspect.
Oh, suspect. Okay.
Next. Line number 4, and I quote, if we gon' with the let's get the rich ones. He could be in a Quentin Tarantino movie today. What do you mean if we go?
That ain't racist
Anyway,
to me.
final verdict?
Racist.
That ain't racist.
Next. And line number 5, and I quote, I am racist to a point. What is the debate here? He told us he was racist. And what do you mean to a point? You're either racist or you're not. There is no point. Anyways, final verdict.
Racist.
Next. Now with a final score of 3 racists, 1 suspect, and 1 safe, I think it's clear to say, Hulk Hogan, your final verdict is
Racist.
Thank you for playing Is It Racist, where we find out, is it racist? Now, during the times of somebody passing away, we usually give a moment of silence. But for Hulk Hogan, let's give a moment of very loud noise and let him rest. Not in peace, just rest. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day. You know I love you and I'll see you tomorrow. But if I don't, stay out of trouble.
It's raw.
Hulk Hogan.
He said not in
Well,
peace.
I mean, I like his perspective.
No, it
and
was
how
a good
he made
perspective.
Yeah,
It
he was
was,
a little
it was.
creative.
Yeah,
and
it
he
was.
wasn't bashing. He was bringing up the facts.
The facts.
Yeah, okay.
Because it wasn't like this was an assumption. This was record. And let me see how long is. Let me do a couple more because when I want to keep going and bring another clip before we start comments.
Okay. Then we're gonna forget. So to me, it's like you gotta do a little brief after each one.
So
after
okay, so I'm
each
gonna say
one.
this. So I'll come in and say real quick. You're right. That was very creative how he did that. And honestly, I think that people are being a lot more cold-hearted about it. That was racism, yes, because how he used it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was that. But we're gonna go in and get into about us, my people. What was said recently on a video that we reacted to.
Hulk Hogan just died. I just found out today. I am today years old hearing that he's racist. What?
Right.
Okay, cool. Y'all got up on Jesus Christ internet and said, instead of playing a moment of silence and paying our respect, how about we take a moment of loud noise?
Right.
That was petty.
I agree.
That was petty. A moment of loud noise?
That's insane.
I could laugh. I'm not laughing at that man is deceased. I still hope that he rests peacefully, even if he didn't like us for real. But that was cold. That was cold. That was cold.
Well, no,
That was
let
cold
her
to
finish.
the nigga with the new bitches. That was cold. That was cold to the bitch all the way down to child support. That was cold. Let's play a moment of very loud noise.
Look at the dog.
With
Oh
the
my
purple
God.
hair.
Look at the dog.
Aw. That is too cute.
Okay. What you were saying?
But I mean, it's like, I don't know. When I heard he passed, I was like, oh wow, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I
and
didn't
then,
think of the racist.
right, I was like,
Racism.
what? Who I mean,
You know, people look for opportunity. We're gonna do
but
one
what
more.
makes it
Yeah.
real fast? What makes it more, I guess, prominent or important is
Yeah.
because it was the anniversary of that reign.
That's insane.
So
Now,
that's why
insane.
people are talking about it for sure.
Comment says, you do realize Hulk Hogan was flat out racist, right? I heard what he said in the past. From my understanding, recently, he gave his life to Christ. He was seen being baptized. And he started to glorify God more from what I've seen. So what I'm saying is, I don't care about his past. He could be the most
Come
racist
on,
person
brother.
in America.
Let's go.
Once he
Come
gets
on.
accepted by the blood of
Ty.
Christ, he's my blood brother. And he'll be in
That's
heaven.
Ty for
Granted,
some
if he
years.
died saved. Do I like racism? Absolutely not. But I don't let it ruin my day. If somebody's racist, it's not
Right.
going to ruin my day.
Come on.
If they give their lives to Christ, it brings me joy.
Right.
So I don't care if he was. Because he professed Christ.
Yes.
That's the old man. That was in the past.
That's
Now, the
right.
deadline is days away. For those of you that want to learn more about being bold in the faith, understanding the truth about territorial spirits and how they blind the minds of individuals, exposing and counteracting what Islam says, atheism, Black Hebrew Israel.
Yeah, he's really good though.
Okay, so that's it.
We're gonna stop right there. So no, I got another video.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
And that was, to me, that was like one, that was the best one overall.
how he cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Because he brought at the end, Hulk Hogan just recently, a couple years before he died, I don't know if that was this year or last year, but he accepted Jesus. And out of what that did to me, when he accepted Christ, that wiped away whatever he said. And then that lets you know the heart of the people that couldn't wait for for him to die so you can come out with these comments.
Yes.
Because that's where your heart is. And then, did you have something? Because I was going to come in.
Go ahead.
So with that, we're always talking about how, it was racist, a moment of loudness, like they were saying. But then, we just as racist.
Oh,
So
talking about black people.
we, black people, look at this
Yes.
clip. So we're gonna react to it. We reacted to a video that we did that I did not publish, but now I'm glad I didn't because I'm gonna reference it here. We did this video, and I'm only doing the part where that shows what I'm referencing, what we're talking about. And y'all gonna see us in front of us. Let me see. Yeah, you see how that's us in front of us. Okay. I was confused myself how I was looking at it. My bad. Calm down.
Yeah, I am racist. Are you serious? 100%. So you just don't like Michael's Cole? No. I don't. I grew up in the South. I live in North Carolina.
Let her speak for herself.
I don't want my son come home with no white woman. At all.
She looks embarrassed.
Do you tell her that? Yes. How old's your son? 21.
Move the mouse so it'll.
He's not allowed to date. Now, he could date who he wants, but they can't come to my house. And I'm not going to I don't want no mixed babies. I don't want a black baby, grandchild.
This can't be real.
Really quick, do you mind if one more question? The reason why I'm asking this question is because there's a recent poll that was released, and it asked that question: do you agree or disagree with that statement? It is okay to be white? Only 53% of Black Americans said yes to that poll. Does that surprise you or no?
Black people are really racist.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
You seem to disagree with her.
Alexa, cancel.
It's not okay to be racist. It is okay to be racist. But white people have made it where it's so easy to be racist. White people have put that foundation down, and it's just normal.
She said she's scared of him.
Are you scared of me?
Insanity. I was just about to say that.
So she said.
Oh my gosh.
So that was,
Oh, you
we're
sound like
behind.
yourself, Joy.
We're looking at ourselves behind a clip. So
I was just about to say insanity. And I say insanity exactly. But I mean, no, and the friend is like, I mean, I don't agree with what the friend was saying. You're holding on to the old. We all know what Black people experienced through slavery, which was there are no words to describe how horrible that thing, that
what it was.
period,
Yeah, for sure.
of time was. It was just, there's no words to it. But you cannot live there. Too many things have changed. Too many things, and people may still be prejudiced, and you still may have people that's racist.
Yeah.
But
who gives a damn?
Yeah, I mean,
who cares? And you got listen here. 5 more years gonna be in 2030, and you still talking about, back when we was slavery, they used to call us Negro.
And that is that a reason that you can't progress? Is that a reason that you can't do so? I mean, come on.
To some people,
I
to some people,
don't even want to hear it.
So I think that instead of people trying to honor when he said that those racist remarks in almost 10 years ago, you should celebrate the man's life of making it to the kingdom.
Yes, and I didn't even know that's what happened. I just saw the chime in come down from TMZ on my phone. I was like, oh my gosh, when I was driving, Hulk Hogan is dead. 71, to me, that's young. 100 is old, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
71 to me is still young. I guess maybe because I want to be 120, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
71 is not young.
I mean, I know it's not, but I just don't think at it as an old person. When I think of
Joy
old,
thinking, you need to be walking in and you have no more meat on your bones. It's just a raw skeleton
I feel
walking
like
in the room.
100, past 100 is old. Centurions, that's old.
This the old Joy talking about. You got to bring your plate and you don't speak.
No, it's not. You are so wrong. No, I really feel like 100. Wake up, Charlie. Wake up, Charlie. Stop it. I think old is over 100. And so, and many of you all may think that 71 is old. I get it. I get it. You're only as old as you feel.
Yeah.
But still, 71. I mean, and look at him. He was still what? Fit and stuff,
He
right?
was. He was.
Yeah,
He was still active.
He still, looked pretty good.
Strong, aggressive as he was back then.
Well, I'm glad that he accepted Christ.
But my thing is, no, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad he's accepted Christ, and hopefully he's in heaven.
I believe the man made it to the kingdom.
I hope he's in heaven.
People saw him, you heard the negative. You have to listen. So when I listen to the remarks of the people, what they're saying, I see the heart. Your heart is hardened.
Well, yeah.
Hardened hearts.
Ancestors. Child.
I'm not resorting to no daggone ancestors. And then she had a bull earring too. Boy, I ain't trusting nobody with a bull earring in their nose.
That's all I'm gonna say is child.
Did she had a Talib Kweli hat on with the bull earring? You better go home.
Child.
But so man, I'm gonna I heard his comments, but I forgive him that. When you accept Christ in me, I ain't studying none of this stuff. You're nothing bad, man. So I celebrate the life of the man, because it's you got some cousins and some aunties or yourself that's probably saying way more racist stuff than that. So to about another race. So
I want to hear really quick, and I know I have probably done this before. How are we looking on time? Okay, we good. Let me ask Chat what is the difference between being racist and being prejudiced?
That's a great question. So being prejudiced generally means having a preconceived opinion or judgment about someone or a group of people that isn't based on reason or actual experience. It can be about race, but it can also be about other things like gender, age, or religion. Racism usually involves the belief that one race is superior to another and often includes systemic inequalities or discrimination that are built into institutions. So while prejudice can be more of a broad individual feeling or bias, racism tends to involve both individual attitudes and larger systemic issues.
Got it,
Chad. Don't take over the planet and form a robot coalition and take us down. Okay, thank you.
But okay, so now it's really, really clear. Well, I get it. So it's a big difference. It's a big difference. Yeah, it could be a big difference. Short hair, long hair, blue eyes, black eyes, skinny, large. Those would be prejudice. You treat a person a certain way based off these things. Okay. Race deals with skin color, and it's typically if it's one person, it's going to be the whole group of people. I get it. So
I'm saluting a man who I had all his Hulk action figures, and I would slam them on other action figures as a kid. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, my grandma used to love watching Hulk Hogan.
So all right, man, we'll see you on the next one, man. Salute to life, man. R.I.P. Rest in heaven. Hulk Hogan, rest in heaven. Malcolm Jamal Warner, and I don't know about Ozzy because I don't think Ozzy accepted Jesus, but maybe he did.
Hulk Hogan was during the era of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah. Ooh.
The Undertaker. Andre the Giant. What y'all know about them?
Oh my God, that's nostalgia, bro.
I'm telling you, I used to look forward to wrestling, and I knew when I was gonna be at my grandmama's house for the weekend. Oh, we was gonna be watching some wrestling.
Macho Man.